He who knows me, the unborn, without beginning, also the mighty Lord of the worlds, he, among mortals, is undeluded and freed from all sins. Sri Krishna first uses the word ajam, the unborn, to describe himself. This means a person who is never born. Najayate asav ajaha tam ajam. The second word that Sri Krishna uses to describe himself is anadin, without beginning. Navidyate adi karanam yasya saha anaditam anadin. Then the third word used is Lok Maheshwaram, the mighty Lord of the worlds. A person who knows the Supreme Soul as unborn, without beginning, and the mighty Lord of the world, is among mortals, undeluded and freed from all sins. Mortals include human beings and other creatures. A person can only become undeluded when they become wise. Shankaracharya says that by using ajam, the unborn, and anadin, without beginning, together in this verse, the Supreme Soul is saying that the reason for my being unborn is that I am that without beginning. Namama anyaha adi vidyate anaditvam achatva hetu. The Supreme Soul has no beginning, and therefore the Supreme Soul is unborn. We all have a beginning because we were all born from our mothers. Because our beginnings have been determined, we become born. But if one has no beginning, no reason, and no place where one hails from, then that proves that they are unborn. Shankaracharya therefore says that the reason for the Supreme Soul being unborn is that the Supreme Soul is without beginning. We must understand the greatness of the word Lok Maheshwaram, the mighty Lord of the world, that is used in this verse by breaking it down. Maheshwaram means one who is Mahan, mighty, and one who is Ishwar, God. Mahan cha asau Ishwar ascha Maheshwara. And Lok Maheshwaram means the mighty lords of the worlds. Lokanam Maheshwaraha Sharahara iti Lok Maheshwaraha tam Lok Maheshwaram. Lok Maheshwaram, the mighty Lord of the worlds, is one who people adore. Sri Krishna also uses the word asmuraha, undeluded, in this verse to describe the first consequence of one who knows the Supreme Soul as ajam, unborn, anadin, without beginning, and Lok Maheshwaram, the mighty Lord of the worlds. A person who is asamuraha, undeluded, is one of all of whose delusions have been destroyed. Such a person becomes sarvapapahi, freed from all sins. This is a person who is freed from all types of sins, whether performed consciously and unconsciously. Sarvahi papahi mati purva mati purva kratahi. In reality, knowledge is the reason for liberation. One can only become asamuraha, undeluded, when one becomes wise. When one becomes this, then how can they possibly commit any sins? While delusion is there, then sins will also be there. When wisdom comes, then how can sins remain? Wisdom is fire, and in fire the coals of sin get burnt to ashes. They cannot last. When the light of knowledge comes, then how can ignorance and sin in the form of darkness possibly last? They go away by themselves. The fourth and fifth verses are very important. In both these verses, the Lord shows and describes 20 types of feelings of individuals.